You know, I can go outside any given clear night and look up and point out with my own eyes, no app, nothing, just look up and point out about 15 stars now. So my question is to mainstream science. If I can do that any given night, and the ancient people could do that any given night with the same stars, then how are we endlessly spiraling through a galaxy, millions and billions of miles a year, but we're looking at the exact same stars every single night? Please answer me that. So that's my problem here with mainstream science. It's getting to the point, well, for me, because this is what happens. The more you learn about the sky, look up and learn about it, and not with your app where you need your app. Oh, look, there's Arcturus, there's Vega. No, look up, learn what they are. It's not hard. You could any person could learn this stuff in a couple nights. All right, once you find the summer triangle, once you find the Big and Little Dipper, you can start to really see all sorts of stars, the same ones. You can even start to know where they're gonna be. You can start to predict where they're gonna be, because it's a simple system above us. It's God's clock. So, you know, that's what the problem I'm having with it is, because I am educated enough on real things, on things you can actually observe. I'm not talking about mathematics and make-believe science. Okay, that's fiction. That's called science fiction. All right? Which is why all of these science fiction movies come out, and they're not called science movies. All right, they're called science fiction movies. Why aren't space movies, you know, based on real events? Why aren't they true stories? Because it's all horse shit, and they're lying to us. Why? It has nothing, in my opinion, to do with hiding God from you. It doesn't. It has to do with money, okay? Because NASA's budget is absolutely insane, and that comes out of the American tax dollar. So every day when I go to work, I work about 60 hours a week on my day job, and then I write books when I get home. So when in between, you know, with time with my family. So when I am out here killing myself at work, and I'm not getting any government help from anyone because I work too many hours, it upsets me that there are massive places such as NASA that are taking our money and burning it up on the back of a rocket, sending it to nowhere, just to fizzle over the ocean, fall into some water. I'm good. You know, I would actually appreciate it if they'd spend it on educating us properly, okay? Fixing our roads. So, you know, because I know in Massachusetts, at least, these roads are atrocious, okay? Atrocious. Instead of fixing them, they just fill them in with whatever, caulking. And they're just squiggly caulking lines all over the place with holes underneath it. It's pathetic. So yeah, maybe we should stop spending however many millions and millions of dollars a day, I don't know, 18, 20 million a day on nothing. Maybe we should spend it on some good stuff that we could use, you know, instead of fake nothing. But, you know, that's why it angers me. But again, this is completely my opinion. And I'm sure space is actually 100% real and everything's what they're telling us. I'm sure we really are traveling 500,000 miles an hour and spinning thousands and hundreds of thousands of miles an hour all over the place. I'm sure we are doing that, you know? I mean, that's physics, you know, tells me that when you go to a carnival, you can get in a ride at like 40, 50 miles an hour and stick to a wall where they drop the floor out and you can't even move. You're stuck to the wall. You know, I mean, when you're in a car, you ever been in a car driving super fast and then slow down a little and then super fast? Do you honestly think that we are consistently going 500,000 miles an hour perfectly straight? Everything's fine. Do you realize, like, there would be speed differentiations? Things would be hitting us. Like, how is people's imagination? this lost? Actually, I shouldn't ask that because I know the answer to that too. It's through alchemy. Through alchemy and basic stage magic. Okay? If you can show someone something, they'll believe it. Perception becomes reality, period. You know, if you have enough money, apparently you can take over. That's the way it goes. I mean, we're watching it real time right now. You know, between certain people that are, you'll see. It's anyway, I love you all. My website is WithTheSun33, where I'm allowed to actually speak the truth. This video is not the truth. This video is just for entertainment, and it's completely a conspiracy in my opinion only. But, you know, my website, however, that has some real information. So you can go over there, WithTheSun33.com. I love you all.